Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, and welcome to the detailed breakdown of the Nolan N43 modular helmet. Now, this is going to be more of a hybrid modular helmet. They call it a 6-in-1, and it's really, there are a handful of different configurations, and we might as well start with it and talk about it. So this is for the guy, typically a long distance rider, likes the freedom of an open face helmet, but typically is more adventurous and wants to optimize the helmet for multiple configurations. So typically you had full face configuration, right? So chin bar up, chin bar down, or I'm sorry, shield up, shield down. Now what you can do is you can actually remove this Lexan chin bar. So it's stainless steel hinges that hold this in place. There are two buttons that I'm pushing here on the side. The Lexan chin bar comes right off. For those of you that aren't geeks like I am, that aren't familiar with Lexan, Lexan is almost indestructible plastic. It's made from a heavy-duty manufacturing process that makes it really, really, really strong. Some of you have ever seen those mountaineering water bottles. They're called Nalgene. They are made of Lexan plastic. The stuff is very indestructible. So there's your chin bar made out of Lexan. It has a rubberized interior too in case it came in contact with your face. It's going to be reasonably comfortable. So now that I have the chin bar off, you can see the guts, fully removable, fully washable, antimicrobial. The neck roll, actually I'm going to note, does not come out of this helmet. It is built in, the guts come out around it. And I'm going to note that a few of our guys on staff wear one of these here. I actually don't wear one, my head's a little bit oval for them. But basically all the feedback we've got from the testing we've done internally is that this neck roll keeps the wind noise from under your ears down, and it keeps the helmet very quiet. So a lot of people, that are doing long distance riding, they start to think about how noisy is this helmet. Is it going to be whistling? Is it going to annoy me? Whether you have headphones on or not, or an earbud or a Bluetooth communicator, you want to know that. And the noise level on this guy is surprisingly low. Now I mentioned a communicator system. It is built to house the NCOM Bluetooth system. It's pre-wired, and it also has cutouts here in the ear slots so you can add those speakers in after the fact. We sell that system. Moving on to the side, you're going to notice the multiple configurations of this guy. So you have a spring-loaded shield system. Up and down, there's no detents on this guy, but you'll notice that we have this long gasket that goes around the whole edge of the shield. And the shield actually comes all the way down to meet the bottom. That's actually a feature of this that not a lot of helmets do, even modulars. But you're going to have that gasket, and since it's spring-loaded, it does a great job of keeping the elements out and gives you that great wind seal. That's something that's very important in either conditions where you could fog or conditions where you're being rained on and you're worried about wind coming down. I also want to show you how easy it is to remove and go to one of the next configurations of this guy. So you've seen chin bar off, chin bar on. Now I'm going to take the shield off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this guy here. It's a single piece. It's going to come right off. So it's a half turn, go to the other side, turn forward, half turn. Now I'm going to pull this visor right off. See the visor, the extra long visor, and it has a chin vent built in here to help with defogging. It deflects the breath or the air from the outside right up onto the shield. So now that I have it off like this, you can actually, there's an included visor here if you want to go this direction with this helmet, and it's basically very easy to install. You just line it up, give it a half turn, same thing on the other side. Make sure you're in here tight on this. So you have this, it's a single T-bar piece, goes in there. Whoop, popped out on me. Wait a second. Snap that guy in place, snap that guy in place, spin it back, and now you have a helmet that you can wear open face if that's your style. Now if you're not into wearing sunglasses on, you do have a retractable Top Gun style fighter pilot visor. And the nice part about Nolan is it comes down far enough to be usable. There are some guys out there that are doing this fighter pilot shade system, and a lot of times it doesn't come down low enough and you get it midway through your range of vision. Nolan's been doing this for a lot of time. They've researched it, they've improved the product. It actually works really, really well. Prices on this guy, you're going to start out around $270. You do have some graphics, the Shade and the Motorrad version, and you have the Outlaw, which is a much more subtle scheme of colors. But you have 6 solid colors. This is mocha, this is white. Talk a little bit about ventilation. You have the vent that's on the shield that I already took off. Then you're going to have a top bar vent, or a chimney vent here. It's a single maneuver, single switch, easy with a glove. It's much better than one of those tiny switches. It's going to vent air to the top of your head via 2 channels. And then as you go to the back, this is one of the forward-thinking things about the rear exhaust port here that I really love. This helmet's designed for distance. It's designed for a lot of different riding conditions. These rear exhaust vents actually they're almost like mini blinds that go over them that are downward facing. It's almost a lattice configuration. So when you have rain coming down or precipitation, even depending if you're in a 3/4 or if you're in an upright position, the rain can't get in through the helmet because there's no switch here to be on or off. so you take a peek from the back. It's got a built-in spoiler, that's built into the shape of the helmet. This guy is DOT, and that includes the chin bar. It's not Snell, it's not ECE because it doesn't pass, obviously with this removable chin bar. If you have any questions about it, give us a shout. There are a few different models in the Nolan line. There's the N90, which is a step below this, and it's going to be similar in price range, but it's going to be a more traditional full face. And then you have the N103, which is our flagship modular helmet. It's going to do a great job. Fit on this guy is going to be a medium oval to round oval. It's a little bit more round than your typical intermediate oval shape that you see in a lot of things. It's going to fit a little bit closer to an HJC helmet. Have any questions? Shoot us a line. See us at RevZilla.com, 877-792-9455. It's over $39, ships for free. If you get the wrong size, we'll ship you the first size exchange for free as well. Started doing that in 2010. And remember, over $100 for every 100 you spend, we'll give you $5 back in TeamZilla cash. It's our loyalty program. It applies to your next order automatically. Take advantage of it. If you buy a lot of gear, we'll save you money over time. I'm Anthony. Shoot us a line if you have any questions. Remember, this is the N43 multi-purpose helmet from, they call it the Trilogy, from Nolan. We'll see you next time on RevZilla TV.